Welcome to my review of the Hurom 320 Slow Juicer. Inside this video, we will unbox this juicer, set it up step by step. I'll show you how to use it. We'll make some juice, and I'll let you know why I personally think that this juicer is worth buying. First things first, let's go ahead and start with the unboxing. First thing inside the box is going to be the user manual. Then we have the power cord, and then that's going to be followed by various boxes that contain all the parts of the juicer. These are all the various parts and pieces that come in the package. We have the top half of the juicer that contains the blade. Then we have the bottom half of the juicer, which is the motor. The accessories included start with a cleaning brush, a plunger, a coarse strainer if you want a more smoothie-like texture, and two containers, one for the juice and one for the pulp. Before we put this together, I must let you know that I was sent this to review inside this video. However, all my thoughts and opinions are my own, and with that being said, this is very simple to set up. You take the top half of the juicer and you just set it on top of the motor like so. Next, we have two different containers. One of them is going to have ounces and milliliters on it. That's going to be your juice container, and it goes over here. You'll notice which spout is the juice because there is going to be a little droplet on that side. And then of course the other container is going to be for the pulp. After that, essentially all we have to do is plug it in, turn it on, and make some juice. We do have a recipe book that we could go off of for juicing, but inside this video I'm just going to be using what I have in my fridge, which is carrot and cucumber. If you ever want to disassemble or reassemble the top half of the juicer, it's very simple. You just twist, and then this top piece comes off here, and then we have a couple of pieces down here in the bottom. We'll come back to the disassembly when we clean it after using it for juicing, but for now, let's go ahead and test it out with some carrots and some cucumbers. For this demo, I'm going to be using 3 carrots and a cucumber. I will be leaving the skin on just to see how well it breaks down the skin of a cucumber. Really, there's only a couple things you have to do before using this. 1, plug it in. 2, you want to make sure that you have both of your containers ready by the spouts. And then number 3, you want to make sure that this flap here is lifted up so that the juice can flow into the container. So there's going to be 2 different methods. You can put the vegetables through the top hole of the hopper, or you can just open up the hopper completely and fit more vegetables in at a given time. For this process, I'm going to be doing 1 vegetable at a time through the top hole. So we'll go ahead and just press on this button to turn it on, and we'll start with 1 carrot. You'll notice that the pulp comes out here on my right, and then the juice will come out on the left there. It handled that carrot no problem, so now let's go ahead and try the cucumber to see how it deals with the skin. So far, it's doing a great job of chopping up the cucumber, and now here comes the juice. It looks like it's completely free of peels from this perspective, and there's going to be all the peel and the pulp coming out. Now let's go ahead and throw in our other carrots here. And there you have it, our finished result. We have 3 carrots and a cucumber over here in the pulp container, and then this is how much juice we got from all those veggies. We ended up getting about 8 ounces of juice. And now it's time for a taste test. Now I was using the finer strainer of the 2, and this juice is extremely pulp free. It's really smooth, even though we kept the skin on for the cucumber and the carrot. Cleanup with something like this is extremely straightforward. You only have to clean the top half of the juicer. And the first thing that we're going to do is divide this into 2 separate pieces. We'll set this one over here to the side, and for this, all you're going to have to do is just rinse out the interior. So overall, that's a really simple experience. Next, we have to clean these 3 separate parts. So we have the blade, then we have to clean the strainer, and finally the bottom piece that separates the juice from the pulp. This isn't my first time testing out Hurom juicers, and it's no surprise that I am a fan of this brand and their products. Sure, there might be a hefty price tag on a juicer like this, but it is going to be worth it in the long run. Some of my favorite standout features include that ultra low pulp, especially if you use the fine strainer. But on the other hand, I do like that they include the coarse strainer if you want a more smoothie-like texture. I also enjoy the large hopper because it allows me to add larger fruits and vegetables. And lastly, and probably my favorite part about this juicer, is just how quiet the overall experience is. I'm definitely not a fan of loud appliances, so I really do appreciate the low noise level that comes from this juicer. All in all, if you're looking for an ultra premium juicer and you're someone who enjoys juicing on a regular daily basis, then I highly recommend picking up the Hurom H320N. It's an excellent juicer, and in my opinion, it is worth it. Thank you so much for watching this video review, and I hope that it helps. My name's David, and I do product reviews, product comparisons, and top 5 best videos in both the home and outdoor niches. If you're into that kind of stuff, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys when I release my next video.